ready, start. The public discourse on the issue of development and environment has always seen them on conflicting terms, be it the Narmada Bachao Andolan starting in the 1980s or as recent as the RA protests in Maharashtra against the clearance of forest cover to build a car shed for the metro. What we can infer from this is that the public is vigilant. Paragraph change. The Dihing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary is a tropical evergreen forested area located in the Brahmaputra Valley, home to 7 primate species including the Hoolock gibbon, which is endemic to northeast India. The forest is also a home to 7 species of cats, approximately 400 avifaunal species, around 70 species of reptiles and amphibians. A sizable population of Indian elephants is also found in this forest, along with several other rare species such as the Chinese pangolin and crab-eating mongoose. It houses several major tree species including the state tree of Assam, Holong. Moreover, its extravagant orchid diversity of around 100 species justifies why the sanctuary is rightfully called the Amazon of the East, owing to its pristine ecological richness. Paragraph change. Unfortunately, this patch of untouched nature has become the center of controversy and protests after the National Board for Wildlife (NBWL) considered the proposal given by the Northeastern Coalfields of Coal India Limited (CIL) to use 98.59 hectare of forested land in the Saleki region of the Dihing Patkai Elephant Reserve for coal mining. The region has been experiencing activities of open cast coal mining since 1973. Moreover, these mining undertakings have been done illegally since 2003. After the expiry of the lease taken by the Coal India in 1973 for the establishment of coal mines in the region, the Assam Forest has charged Coal India a penalty of rupees 43.25 crore for the illegal mining activities. A similar proposal was made to the Forest Advisory Committee in 2013, to which the Assam Forest Department had proposed compensatory afforestation, to which the FAC had found the plantation areas were spread in patches and the company could not furnish the required documents under the Forest Rights Act. Paragraph change. Public protests have been mainly shaped by the questions on how mining activities can be allowed to operate in a reserved forest area. Can illegal mining be stopped by legalizing and hence regulating mining in that area by the government? Overdependence on coal is evident since it caters for 55% of India's energy requirements, which is crucial for development. Moreover, the gap between import and export of coal has been widening, leading to huge fiscal burden on the government. Lastly, it can be the recent flip to domestic production given under the phrase vocal for local that might be intended to replace imports with domestic produce. Paragraph change. Although there can be no denying that coal is crucial to meet the energy demands, it is important even more so to consider the environmental impact of mining. Studies on the Talcher coal mine in Orissa reveals the air quality is often affected due to the transport of uncovered coal dust and the movement of heavy vehicles. Waste disposal in nearby water bodies lead to alteration of water regimes and aquatic life. Furthermore, coal mining is often accompanied by ancillary industries, heavy industries, pipelines, railway lines for transport, which come up in the vicinity. This leads to deforestation. In case of the Dihing Patkai Elephant Reserve, creation of mining sites will cause the obstruction of elephant corridors which were perhaps being used by a few herds for several years, causing a change in movement routes for some herds and causing accidental damage to some individuals. Extension of coal fields will call for an increase in labor force, increasing the possible risk of human-elephant conflict, an issue the state has been tackling since long. Deforestation will result in the destruction of habitats of several animal species, which have been declared as endangered by the IUCN. Full stop.